Hi everyone, this is Chandra. Welcome back to my page. I have been away for longer than I planned to. That's always the case, but I really wanted to talk with you about the benefits of B12. I mentioned it a little bit in my last video, and I wanted to expand on it a little bit because to me it's been a game changer. It's very important for your health. So let's talk about it. Before I get started, though, just want to mention, I don't know if you know, but I am an apparel designer, and I made this hat and this scarf. And I'm wearing this scarf mainly because it's very cold in the room and I don't want to lose my voice, which is very easy to do. And I also got a microphone in case you hadn't noticed. It's kind of turning the side of my face blue. But I am soft spoken, so I just wanted to make sure that you could hear me loud and clear. So let's get down to it, though. We're talking about B12 benefits. Now, I got my start on taking B12 because I noticed that my nails had become very weak. I could they would break very easily, and my thumbnail started breaking to the point where it was becoming painful, which I'd never really experienced before. I didn't want it to continue, so I started thinking what was missing from my diet. Um, if you don't know, I became a vegan about 12 months ago. And with that comes a lot of changes. It's easy to, um, you know, start missing out on things that your body's used to getting from a traditional American diet. So I take a vitamin D supplement, I take a vitamin C supplement. I make sure that I eat as many potassium rich foods as I possibly can. And I'm mentioning that because um, potassium helps your body absorb vitamin C. You probably don't even realize that, you know, you may actually be getting enough vitamin C, but if you don't have enough potassium in your diet, it kind of defeats the purpose. So make sure you get enough potassium with your vitamin C. I already mentioned vitamin D, but vitamin B12 I was missing. I do believe that's what I was missing because I started taking it and my nails have become very, very strong. Not only that, my hair has grown faster, thicker. Um, I still color my hair. I have gray hair in the front, and I color it, and it was not looking like, you know how some people have really pretty gray hair and then other people's gray hair is just blah. Mine was blah, like it had a yellow, dingy kind of tinge to it. And the last time I looked at it, it looks very silvery and very bright now. So um, for cosmetic purposes, vitamin B12 I think can be a game changer for you. So, vitamin B12 is one of those things also that the older you get, the harder it is for your body to absorb. And so, definitely check with your doctor. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just giving you my opinion and what I personally have experienced. So, always consult with your doctor or your medical care professional before you make any changes. But one good thing to do, if you have access to a blood test, you can ask your doctor to check your B12 levels. So, with that, let's talk about B12 supplements. Now, there are two types of B12 out there in supplements. One is a naturally occurring B12, and then there's also a synthetic B12. You can probably guess which one I'm going to recommend, and it's what I take. I take the natural B12 in a supplement form. I actually take gummies, and they've been very, very helpful. So the naturally occurring B12 is called keep looking at my notes because I might mispronounce it. So it's methylcobalamin, and I think it's very important to know the difference so that you can get the best B12 so you're not wasting your time or your money. The other B12 is synthetic. It's called cyanocobalamin, and it starts with a C. So just remember, you want the one that starts with an M. The synthetic one starts with a C. So, and I will leave my information about the supplement that I take. Just as a recommendation, like I said, I'm not a doctor, so just want to make that clear. So let's talk about some of the other benefits besides cosmetic benefits of taking B12. B12 helps with red blood cell formation, which can help prevent anemia. So if you are prone to anemia, if you know anyone that is, ask them about if they're getting enough B12. Can probably help a great deal. B12 prevents birth defects. It supports bone health, and particularly as you age, bone health is really, something you want to definitely hold on to for as long as you can. So a good strength training or weight training regimen along with B12 will probably go very far in helping you protect your bones. An unexpected benefit I received from consuming B12 was a mood improvement. In the middle of the day, if I'm just feeling, kind of blah, whatever, I take the B12 and I do feel better. I feel a lot more optimistic. It's not a magic bullet, but I can say I have noticed a difference in my mood levels once I have taken B12. The next thing it helps with is brain health. Now, this was particularly important to us. When I say us, I mean my husband and I, because, my husband had a stroke now a few years ago, and he's doing very well due to a dramatic change in diet and regular exercise. But the one thing that is actually really, really good that I looked into B12 is that it enhances brain health. So, strokes affect the brain, so you definitely have to do a lot of work to repair your brain in the aftermath of a stroke. So, he's taking B12 now, and I hope that can go a long way toward his brain health, continued brain health. It's funny because he was already taking the supplement, and shortly after he visited his doctor, the doctor wanted to check his B12 levels. So in addition to the supplements, he is also taking a supplement that his doctor gave him. So it's very important for your brain. It boosts energy. Now, along with the mood improvement, as I said, like midday, if I have to do some chores and I'm not feeling all that great, I do notice that once I get the B12 into my system, I have like this renewed sense of energy along with a renewed sense of optimism. So it's really, really good. And I imagine if you're prone to, feeling down or depressed, that it could probably help over a period of time. I don't know that for sure. Just guessing based on my own experience. Now, the last one that I want to mention is macular degeneration, which is, your eye health. Our eyes, our vision tends to deteriorate over time, and B12 can assist in that and maintaining good eye health, and that is always, always, always a plus. So overall, I can't really say enough good things about vitamin B12. Now, as far as other ways to get B12, if you are still maintaining a traditional American diet, you can absorb B12 through meat, fish, milk, cheese, eggs, mostly meat products. And I've noticed two types of fish named in particular, which are tuna and trout. If you are vegan, apparently it can be a little more difficult to maintain healthy B12 levels. But most people swear by nutritional yeast. Now, I've been putting nutritional yeast in my food, and it wasn't enough for me. And it just may be age related. Maybe I'm not um, absorbing as much as I would if I were younger. I don't know, but I'm glad I started taking a supplement. Two other sources of healthy sources for vegans include chlorella and nori seaweed, which I haven't tried. I do take chlorella in a protein powder, it's included, but seaweed I have not tried yet, which I'm actually looking forward to trying. So there you have it. If you have any questions for me or any comments about this information that I've just presented, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Um, just leave me a comment in the comment section. I will get back to you, and drop me some likes, and I will talk with you soon. Take care.